Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, standing at impressive 5'7.5", the best wrestling YouTuber from Lithuania, TheGreatOne. Now, I respect most of the WWE wrestlers, but right now we stan Cedric Alexander. Why? This. I mean, look at this. My man is showing support for Primo. He loves Primo so much, not as much as me, but of course he does love Primo so much. He says, Primo, 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 and then Cedric Alexander. That's how much he appreciates Primo, and that's how much we appreciate Cedric Alexander right now. What a man. More and more I'm seeing people saying that they don't even watch Monday Night RAW anymore, they only watch my reviews. I can't blame you, of course, because the videos are so damn entertaining, I know. So I have this responsibility to make a Monday Night RAW review every damn week. I am here to pay for your sins, and that's watching Monday Night RAW. Was this show worse than any other Monday Night RAW lately? No, maybe it was actually a little bit better, but then they decided to have this in the main event. What's the thought process right here? Who is gonna wait for the main event to watch this match? Okay, so Lashley vs. Kofi opens the show, and in the main event, we're gonna put the women's tag team match. Let's be honest, nobody watches by then. I also wanna see Bobby like a lot. And then imagine we see an explosion and we set Reggie on fire. The worst part about having such a long, big, luscious beard is that people don't recognize you anymore. Like, I'm sure you can barely see my face, maybe my eyes just a little bit. Always, like I've said, let me get that beard out of my face. It's me, TheGreatOne, in case you didn't recognize me. So hopefully you'll get used to it. I know it's such a big change, and probably most of you are jealous, because let's be honest, none of you have enough testosterone. Maybe one day. So this episode of Monday Night RAW kicks off with MVP introducing us to the almighty Bobby Lashley with them ladies. I actually love this. Hopefully it's gonna be a permanent thing, because Lashley with them women is always the highlight of the show. Bobby loves them women. Bobby knows how to satisfy them women. Lana was just a warm-up. Now I can fall 6 of them women. Everybody loves Bobby. And basically Bobby Lashley is angry about facing Drew McIntyre over and over again. He had his opportunity, it's time to end it. Then I'm seeing a lot of people already turning on Drew McIntyre, which I don't think is okay. I mean, I think he's still entertaining, he's great. Maybe WWE kinda overexposuring Drew McIntyre, maybe that's the issue, but all in all, I would love to see him as a WWE champion in the future. So maybe the issue is he needs to kinda step away from the championship for a couple of months. Drew McIntyre also makes a great point by saying that you never actually won against me clean at WrestleMania, MVP helped you, and then I lost because of Braun Strowman. Then we see Kofi Kingston, and he's bragging about how he won the match against Bobby Lashley last week. Drew McIntyre says you only won because of me. Kofi Kingston doesn't agree. Anyway, they argue back and forth until we got Adam Pearce announcing a #1 contenders match. Winner faces Bobby Lashley at Hell in a Cell. So basically that was the opening match, a #1 contenders match. This was the first match, and in the main event we saw a women's tag team match. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that decision. Maybe not be the best decision I've ever seen. But then again, like I've said, nobody's watching by that point. So we got the match, #1 contenders match for the WWE Championship. And it was an entertaining match. I like how Kofi Kingston was presented as a legit main eventer. And I just in general appreciate the fact that WWE are considering as a main eventer again. You know, he's a former WWE champion after all. So the match was entertaining. And like I've said, Kofi didn't look weak. As a matter of fact, we didn't even know who's gonna win this match because MVP and Bobby Lashley interfered and nobody was having an upper hand. You know, they just attacked both of these competitors at the same time to basically cause chaos, meaning no contest, nobody is facing Bobby Lashley at Hell in a Cell. Bobby's gonna face them women in bed. Backstage, Adam Pearce announces a #1 contenders match next week, a rematch. And later on the show, we also saw a segment between Adam Pearce, Bobby Lashley, and MVP. And they say if you basically interfere in that match, you're gonna get suspended for 90 days with no pay. 90 days of Bobby Lashley f***ing them women. No, but seriously, great job. I mean, WWE lately are presenting Adam Pearce as a fair general manager, and it's kinda neat. And I know it's been happening for a while now, but I've just realized a babyface general manager is kinda refreshing. He's not a general manager, I know, but that's kinda the same thing. Whatever. I mean, I don't know, man. I think it's gonna end in some kind of BS again, and I really hope so, because I don't want to see Drew McIntyre versus Bobby Lashley again. I don't want to see Kofi Kingston versus Bobby Lashley. It should be a triple threat match in my opinion. While it's predictable, at least we would get something different. And I believe Kofi Kingston being in that match would kind of change it. Two Titans and one... I don't know if Kofi Kingston is a high flyer, but you get the point. Different styles. I think this match would really deliver. Then we saw the Beat the Clock challenge, because Rhea Ripley thinks she can beat Nikki Cross in under 2 minutes, but she did not. The match ends. Then we got Charlotte Flair versus Asuka again for the 569th time, and it just keeps getting better and better and better. I want to see it every damn week. As a matter of fact, I am seeing it every week, so you can tell by my face. Let me get that beard out of my face. You can probably tell by my face I'm very happy about these matches. Charlotte Flair wins the match, and oh boy am I excited about this rivalry. We saw Shelton Benjamin versus Cedric Alexander. Cedric cut one of the worst promos lately. He's trying to have this deep, loud voice, but we heard many, voice cracks, and it just didn't work. It just sounded weird, man. But anyway, we got the match. By the way, during the promo, he said that, the Hurt Business didn't kick us out, they kicked you out because you're the weak link. Whatever, you get the point. So, of course, Cedric cheated, and he won the match. I just don't see where this is going, honestly. I don't see Shelton getting a push. I don't see Cedric getting a push, but he should, because he's one of the biggest Primo supporters, a big deal in our community. So, yeah, I appreciate that. We saw Riddle versus Xavier Woods, because last week, of course, Riddle pushed Xavier, so that was okay. Like I've said, I dig this story. Unfortunately, we did not see Randy Orton this week. Now, this was pretty nice. We got an RKO. Riddle wins the match, and he has that evil look on his face. So, like I said, I'm sure this is kinda leading towards a Riddle heel turn. I could be wrong, but I think the whole point of the story is to basically to wake up the evil side of Riddle, the serious side of Riddle, and I think that's pretty entertaining. We also saw AJ Styles versus Jackson Ryker, just questionable rivalry. I still don't understand what's the whole point. Whatever, surprisingly, because AJ got attacked by Elias, Jackson Ryker won. Yes, Ryker won against AJ Styles on Monday Night Raw. I don't know where this show is going. I don't know. The United States Champion Sheamus faced Humberto Carrillo in a match, and this match ended when Ricochet attacked Sheamus. We got a 2-on-1 attack. I mean, I appreciate that Humberto and Ricochet are on television. I want these guys to get pushed. Great talent. When I see two babyfaces attacking one heel, it just makes them look weak. Like, really, really weak. When two heels attack a babyface, it kinda makes sense. They're dicks. They're douchebags, they're evil people, it's wrestling. When two babyfaces attack a heel, it just says that they're too weak. And by God, the main event was WrestleMania worthy. Women's Tag Team Titles match, Nia Jackson, Shayna Baszler versus Natalya, and Tamina Snuka. Don't get me wrong, it's not the fact that it's a women's tag team match, it's the fact that it has that talent involved in a story that basically not a single human being gives a shit about. Maybe, hopeful. I hope so, kinda, if you like that crap, man. Well, you must love Raw really much. Anyway, so we got the match, and as expected, who honestly gives a crap? So basically, it ended when Reginald got attacked by Alexa Bliss's fire, I assume. We got a distraction. Natalya and Tamina retained the titles. And I was wondering, okay, we must get something special right now, right? I mean, that's the ending of a Monday Night Raw episode. Yeah, I was stupid to think that. But anyway, basically, Shayna Baszler challenges Reginald to a match next week on Monday Night Raw. I mean, I kinda wanna see it. Do I think that's a main event worthy of Raw moment? No. No, I don't think so. I don't know, it's like, before crowds return, all of these shows are gonna feel like crap. And I'm so tired of them. Right now, we just gotta stand together and try to be as patient as possible, because once the crowds return, it will hopefully get better. So anyway, people, that was your Monday Night Raw. You know, it's Raw. Raw be bad. So thank you for watching this video, and as always, I don't know how many of you didn't already, but in case you didn't acknowledge me... Okay, I'll try to keep it together. In case you didn't acknowledge me, make sure to click that notification button and subscribe to Greatness TV, my second channel. The Great One, peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.